It goes without saying that the popular business television show Shark Tank is a fun and educational way to see how investors think. Well, our sponsor, the Another Bite podcast, is here each week to delve deeper into Shark Tank episodes, helping entrepreneurs like you by offering their own unique thoughts, spin-off companies, critiques, and even talking with some of the folks who pitch to the sharks and live to tell the tale. From squatty potties to mensch on a bench, and even that weird golf club you use as a toilet, which has definitely been my favorite episode so far. I do highly recommend that one. Another Bite takes a fresh look at some of your favorite episodes and answers what these entrepreneurs are up to now. It's an amazing show for getting a more in-depth look at how businesses are built. And no matter where you are in your journey of work or business ownership, you can be sure you'll walk away with a fresh perspective. So listen to Another Bite, brought to you by the HubSpot Podcast Network, wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Jason Palmer, one of the hosts of The Intelligence, The Economist's daily current affairs podcast. The Economist's award-winning shows make sense of what matters, from our special series on China's president to our weekly podcasts on business, technology, and American politics. Our journalists provide fair, in-depth reporting on the events shaping the world. Search for Economist Podcasts Plus and sign up to our free 1-month trial.
This is Optimal Work Daily, episode 1183. Stop Wasting Time. Find the Right Job for You, by Brian Tracy of briantracy.com. And I'm Dan, your personal narrator here on OWD, and I'm going to get right to our post for today as we hear from Brian and optimize your life. Stop Wasting Time. Find the Right Job for You, by Brian Tracy of briantracy.com. Many people are working at jobs that they are not suited for or are not suitable for them. They would rather be doing something else, somewhere else, using different skills and abilities. The majority of working people, by their own admission, do not feel fully challenged by their current jobs. Getting into or staying at a job for which you are not ideally suited is one of the greatest wastes of time in life. It can rob you of some of your most productive years. Here's a question for you. If you receive $1 million in cash, tax-free, would you continue to work at your current job? Do the work you love. Here's another question. Do you currently love what you do? Only a small percentage of people love what they do, and these people are always the happiest, the most satisfied, and usually the highest paid in every field. You can tell if you're spending your time and your life at the right job by examining your attitude toward your job and your future. Do you like what you're doing enough to want to be the very best at it? If the job is right for you, not only do you want to get better and better at that job, but you very much admire those people who are at the top of your field. If you find that you have no desire to excel in your field, this is a good sign that it's probably not the right job for you. Would you like to continue doing your job for the next 20 years? Do you find your job challenging and fulfilling? Can you hardly wait to get to work on Monday morning? And do you hate to leave on Friday evening? All successful people can answer yes to these questions. Unsuccessful people invariably answer no. There are no limits. There are more than 100,000 different jobs available in our economy today. There are an endless number of jobs that you could do successfully and make a good living doing them. You never have to feel stuck in a particular position, company, or industry. There is never a job shortage for good people. One of your primary responsibilities to yourself is to select the kind of work that you enjoy and are best suited to do. It is to find a job where you can use your natural talents and abilities at a high level. Your duty to yourself is to work at something that gives you joy and satisfaction. You must find a job that brings out the very best in you and that inspires you to want to become excellent at what you're doing. The past is a sunk cost. In accounting, a sunk cost is an amount of money that has been spent in the past and has no further value. It may be a piece of equipment that is broken and irreparable, obsolete, or completely useless. It could be advertising dollars just spent last year. The money spent on these items is gone forever. It can never be retrieved. One of the first rules with regard to a sunk cost is that you never spend additional money to retrieve or extract some value out of it. You write it off as a loss and focus on the future. You get on with the rest of your business life. In your career, you may have sunk costs as well. These are jobs that may have taken weeks, months, or even years to learn, from which you gained considerable experience, but which are no longer of value in today's market. You may have a sunk cost in college education or in courses of instruction and training that you have taken to develop knowledge and skills that are no longer of any use. Much of what you have done in the past in your career is a sunk cost of some kind. It has no current or future value. Be prepared to cut your losses. One of the reasons for massive time wastage and failure in life is the inability or unwillingness to cut your losses. Instead, you should continually remind yourself, it doesn't matter where you're coming from. All that really matters is where you're going. A major time waster is an investment in your ego. You make a decision or a commitment of time, money, or emotion that is not successful. Then, because of your ego, you are unwilling to admit that you made a mistake, that you were wrong, and that your decision has turned out to be in error. You then invest an enormous amount of time, emotion, and often money to cover up the fact that you made a mistake. You justify and rationalize, refuse to face the facts, and you often make yourself physically ill. Learn to take control of your ego rather than letting your ego take control of you. Accept that you're not perfect. The unwillingness to admit error keeps people locked in unhappy and unsatisfying situations year after year. Once you have admitted a mistake, you no longer need to explain or justify yourself. You can then get on with the rest of your life. You can make new decisions and choose new directions. You can focus your special talents and abilities on doing things that can have a great future for you. This is especially important if you are making a major life change, such as changing careers. You just listened to the post titled, "Stop Wasting Time. Find the Right Job for You," by Brian Tracy of briantracy.com. Your business is buried in manual work, taking forever to close the books. If this is you, consider three numbers: 37,000, 25, 1. 37,000. That's the number of businesses which have upgraded to NetSuite by Oracle. 25. NetSuite turns 25 this year. That's 25 years of helping businesses do more with less, close their books in days, not weeks, and drive down costs. And 1, because your business is one of a kind. So you get a customized solution for all of your KPIs in one efficient system with one source of truth. Manage risk, get reliable forecasts, and improve margins. NetSuite is giving you the power of having all your information in one place, helping you to make better, more driven decisions as a business owner. Everything you need to grow, all in one place. And you really can't put a price on the power and efficiency that comes with having all of your processes streamlined like this. This is truly an unprecedented offer. Right now, download NetSuite's popular KPI checklist, designed to give you consistently excellent performance absolutely free at netsuite.com/startup. That's netsuite.com/startup to get your own KPI checklist. netsuite.com/startup. You want consistency and quality, but you also want variety and freshness. If you run a business, you want it all. With nuts.com, you can get so many different delicious snacks and ingredients and know that they will consistently exceed your expectations. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for the highest quality foods for business. They offer delicious office snacks, corporate gifts, and wholesale ingredients. And over 50,000 companies choose nuts.com for their business needs, from offices to hotels to restaurants and retail stores. And we've even loved their product as remote workers. Nuts.com has sent us plenty of snacks that keep us energized and focused so we can deliver the best work that we can. Nuts.com makes ordering for your business quick and easy. Right now, Nuts.com is offering new business customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $125 or more at nuts.com/OWD. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/OWD. You'll get that free gift and free shipping when you spend $125 or more. That's nuts.com/OWD. And thank you to Brian, who is the chairman and CEO of Brian Tracy International. Brian and his company help people achieve personal and business goals quickly and easily. He has studied, researched, written, and spoken for 30 years in the fields of economics, history, business, philosophy, and psychology, and is the top-selling author of over 70 books. His talks and seminars on leadership, selling, self-esteem, goals, strategy, creativity, and success psychology are super effective in both creating immediate changes and long-term results. Brian is also active in community and national affairs, and he's the president of 3 companies headquartered in Solana Beach, California. So come by his site, briantracy.com, and again, a big thank you to Brian for letting us share his work. But that should do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this post from Brian and that you're having a great day out there, and I will see you right back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.